You're tuned into All2ReelToo. Be sure to subscribe, download, share the show with a friend, and stop by All2ReelToo.com for our social links, Patreon, and TeePublic store info.
Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Fergal.
And we're from Movie Smash.
Comic book movies are having a golden age right now with the MCU.
Movies based on comics aren't necessarily a new thing, but they're a big thing.
Join us every other Tuesday on Movie Smash.
We explore these movies and find some hidden gems.
Every other week, we revisit some of the best.
And some of the worst movies based on comics or graphic novels.
Was Green Lantern as bad as you remember?
Heck no!
Is Time Cop the most accurate time travel movie ever created?
Absolutely.
Was Mystery Men way ahead of its time?
Should they be revisited? Should they be forgotten?
Join us on Movie Smash and find out. Listen wherever you find your fine podcasts.
Okay, folks, in this bonus classic episode, we take a look at the 1984 Supergirl film in honor of the fact that the 2026 Supergirl movie just came out. Hope you enjoy.
Entering the world of Crisis on Infinite Films, brought to you by All2ReelToo podcast.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the latest episode of All2ReelToo podcast. My name is Michael E. Cullen II, and with me, as always, is
Linda Lee.
No, you're not Linda Lee.
Oh, okay.
What is your name?
I'm not going to say it.
All right, Kara Zor-El.
That's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's Matthew Haas.
Not going to say it.
I think it's Matthew Haas.
I'm not gonna acknowledge that name.
Why not?
I don't know. Just don't feel like it.
It's bothersome.
I have a new identity now. I don't need to recognize my old name.
You don't?
Mm-mm. 'Cause I was born again in light. You know what I'm talking about.
In light?
In the light being.
Oh, of Tony Generous?
Yeah.
Yeah, that people on this podcast don't know about our good friend Tony
I don't
Generous.
care. I'm going to spread his word in every
podcast?
every format available at all.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that could be a good thing or bad thing.
You have really piercing eyes. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you. I always have. So, anyways, today we're starting this new series of, looking at films that I want to call Crisis on Infinite Films. It is, yes,
It's
Crisis.
a play on comic book series.
Yes.
Or event, rather.
Yes, the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Anyways, today we are covering the 1984 British-American film.
Oh, British American.
Yeah, it was actually filmed in Great Britain.
Okay.
And it actually says a British film according to Wikipedia. That's my that's free for you, Wikipedia.
That's jingle, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, start advertising, because I'm sure nobody visits your website. Wait.
Wow.
Probably everybody. Anyways, the movie's called Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with the TV series Supergirl, which is currently airing on the CW.
Nope.
Nope.
Not even close.
We do have one of the actors from that show on here. Helen Slater stars in this film as
Kara Zor-El and
Kara Zor-El
and
and Linda Lee.
Yeah, Linda Lee, her
/ Supergirl.
Yeah.
Yes, this was produced by the Salkinds, who produced the first 3 Superman films. not the fourth one, which came out after this movie.
Okay.
This and the failure of Superman 3 convinced them to sell the rights.
Wow.
Yes.
I can imagine maybe why, but
yes.
By the way, Helen Slater, she plays TV Supergirl's adopted mother in the Supergirl TV show. Mm-hmm. But she plays Supergirl in this movie.
Yes. This movie also features the talents of Mia Farrow, Peter O'Toole, Faye Dunaway, all like award-winning actors who have been in no better film than this film. Nope. Yep. No Mommy Dearest or,
Rosemary's Baby.
Or
Princess Bride. No, that's not Peter O'Toole.
No.
That's sorry.
Wasn't he in wasn't he in the movie that
the movie? Yeah.
That one about the guy. I
don't know.
The guy who traveled in like stuff, and he wore the turban on the cover.
Lawrence of Arabia?
Yes.
He was in that?
Wasn't he Lawrence of Arabia?
Oh, was he? Okay.
I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was. Yes.
That's a good movie.
I'm thinking he was. Let's look that up really quick.
Sure.
While we can. Yes. See, there he is.
Okay. There he is.
Mr. T.E. Lawrence himself. Peter O'Toole.
He made most of that up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was like his memoirs.
Oh, I know.
Mostly bullshit.
Oh, I'm sure. But, yes. But that movie is considered one of the greatest movies of all time.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. And, not better than this movie, though.
Nope. This movie's 2 hours long, and
feels like 4.
Yeah, feels like 4.
So if you want to feel like you just spent 4 hours doing something in 2 hours, and get the enjoyment of 4 hours worth of something in only 2, watch Supergirl, 1984.
Yep.
Yes. Matt. Also, another person in this movie was Marc McClure, reprising his role of Jimmy Olsen from the Superman films.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was cool.
Just wanted to point that out. Christopher Reeve was supposed to make a cameo in this movie, but he decided that he was not good enough to be in this movie.
He wasted the potential by not showing up in this. But they did have a poster of him, though.
Yes.
And Linda's dorm room / dorm room.
Well, and Lucy, because she shares a dorm room with Lucy Lane.
Yes.
As in Lois Lane's younger sister.
So that was pretty cool.
Yes.
And how does she know? She must have known that was the school to go to then. I'm jumping ahead here. Sorry. I was thinking of something.
I think it might just be a coincidence.
Okay.
Like how things happen in these things.
Yeah. Just a whole series of coincidences in these movies. And
it's kind of like on soap operas where everybody seems to know each other and things just happen and you're like, oh, that's my brother.
And dies twice or 3 times and comes back to life, resurrected. Yeah.
So, let's hop into the good old time machine and let's find out what happened in this, Matt. What's the plot here?
The plot here is very drawn out. There's maybe
is there a plot?
There is a plot, but it's very, very loosely put together. And there's maybe 2 stories in the entire movie, which is 2 hours long.
And by the way, this was written by Timothy Burrill. So he's responsible for the plot.
Well, he's responsible for the writing, yes, but not the pacing of the film.
Yes.
That responsibility is on other people.
On the director and editor. The director is Jeannot Schwartz, who also directed Somewhere in Time featuring Christopher Reeve.
Okay, well...
Christopher Reeve actually suggested him for this movie.
That's very inconsistent. Okay.
And Somewhere in Time, if you have not seen it is one of the few movies that makes me cry every time I watch it.
It's a very good movie.
It's
one of the best.
Yes. And I can't watch it anymore, but it's very
sad.
Yeah, very
it's a very
sad.
good movie.
Mm-hmm. It's probably one of the best time travel movies ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry about that.
That's all right. So the plot. Okay, so the plot is very drawn out and weird. So what happens is it starts in Argo City. For those who don't know, according to the Superman, I guess, plot, the overall, the general story of the Krypton was the planet Krypton was destroyed, but not all the Kryptonians died after Krypton blew up.
Yeah.
So what happened was the remaining ones who kind of found each other scattered throughout space, they created their own artificial city called Argo City that was powered by a special device.
Argo, fuck yourself.
Oh, sorry. Argo. Wow.
Sorry, I was just remembering the movie Argo.
Yes. Yeah, every time I hear Argo, I remember that movie too. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yes.
That's a good movie. But the city is powered by something called the Omegahedron, which is like this device that's, I don't know exactly where it comes from, but it's kind of like magical in some ways. Magical, I guess, on our Earth, but in there it's more of a scientific thing. But a guy named Zoltar, he's kind of like he's like the main designer of the city, and he quote borrowed the Omegahedron. He's not supposed, no one's really supposed to have it, to kind of do more creativity stuff, and then he was trying to hide it from the fact that he had it because he was talking to Kara's mom because she came up, and then he kind of kicked the ball a little bit behind him, but then it got caught up in Supergirl. Kara's cloak or whatever she was wearing, and I guess she moved or whatever, and then that caused the ball to fall in that little, what was it called? I forgot the name. Some kind of hold that was basically, it fell in a hole was what had happened, and this thing basically powered the whole city. So everyone was going to die now because of it, and they were really upset because you could tell by their acting where they're like, oh no, that's the only thing that can power the city. Yes, I must be sent to the Phantom Zone for what I did. Your suffering will end soon, but mine will be everlasting. Like, very, that's the reaction, you would have to your entire home being destroyed, is very stoic. And it kind of reminds me of the Aladdin movie with all the child trafficking. Like, I'm really scared, Al. Like,
yeah,
like
good old Al Haddon.
This emotion just bursting out, but whatever. So Kara feels it's her fault because she's a woman, and even in Krypton, women are taught to believe everything's their fault. So she goes, and she I don't know. She goes to try to retrieve the
well, back in 1984, wasn't everything woman's fault?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm joking,
people.
Saying,
I'm not being serious. Just letting you know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, even in that time, that would even make more sense for people to think that. So she tries to retrieve the Omegahedron and ends up getting into one of the pods, and ends up finding herself on Earth. And it's immediately after she gets here, she ends up, two truckers try to sexually assault her.
Yes, one played by Matt Frewer, who people better know as Max Headroom, and also the next door neighbor in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yep. I know the Max Headroom commercials. I know I know those, and I know that creepy prank that person did in Chicago back in the 80s.
Oh yeah,
where they wore the Max Headroom mask. That thing still gives me chills. That prank. Oh yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about it. Wow. But anyway,
I think it was Stuff You Should Know did a really good podcast about that situation. So look that up. Either Stuff You Should Know or Stuff They Don't Want You to Know.
Oh, okay.
One of those two. They're both produced by the Stuff Network at iHeartRadio. I'm giving them free advertising because I enjoy both of those shows. So, yeah.
There you go.
And, iHeartRadio, if you'd like to produce our show and give me a bunch of money, go ahead.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so these two truckers, they don't even waste any time either, because like she's like standing like, I don't know, 30, 40 yards away from the truck, and they just stop the truck, and both of them get out of the truck and walk like 10 minutes to get to her. This movie is really bad at pacing, really. And so they take the 10-mile walk to get to her, which I don't know why they decide to stop the truck that far away. And then they're trying to basically, sexually assault her. They're lifting up her skirt and, saying stuff like, oh, this is a, good view from the behind and all this bullshit. And then like, so she picks up the one guy by the throat and throws him away. And these idiots, they're still trying to fight her. It's like, I don't see, that's the thing I don't understand about any of these movies where the first villains are always these like stupid guys. And they're usually mostly guys. And it's like, okay, at first you don't understand someone's power, fine. But then after they demonstrated just a little bit of what they can do, why do they keep trying to fight them? Like, they can't win.
She throws the Matt Frewer character.
Yeah.
And the other guy thinks, oh, I can take her after that. And I'm just like,
really?
Dude, your friend might be a little lighter than you because you're the heavier of the two dudes, but I'm pretty sure she can lift you up and throw you too.
This woman weighs like maybe 110 pounds, and she can lift someone
that weighs like 200 pounds, and like, yeah.
What? Yeah. And then she zaps him, his knife, he got out a switchblade.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so she takes care of them. She, knocks them out or whatever. Yeah. And then they're like, hey, how about we agree that we never tell anyone about this? Which is, again, that's interesting. So now they're in cahoots of saying that they're not going to tell anyone that they try to sexually assault a woman. So they're like literally, so it's conspiracy by a literal definition.
It's either that or they just don't want to tell anybody that a woman beat them up.
Okay, yeah.
I'm guessing that's what they were going for.
Yeah, because they wouldn't care that they would. You're right. Okay. So anyway, kind of zoom in a little bit here. Kara, she sees like a softball game.
Yeah, with a bunch of like boarding school chicks doing some kind of softball game or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And she sees one of the uniforms. And this is interesting because she doesn't have this power in the TV show, but apparently in this movie she can see someone's outfit and then just kind of make that outfit herself. So she
also changes her hair from blonde to brunette.
So that was pretty cool.
Kind of has a bob instead of a full head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. Uh-huh. So she got the school outfit on, and then she went to try to be a member of the school, student of the school. And the principal there, his last name was Danvers. Which
is interesting because Kara Danvers is the name of the character currently in the comic books and on TV. Yeah.
Lots of interesting things. What am I missing here? Oh, yeah. Sorry. When she first landed on Earth, there was a man and a woman that are practitioners of black magic, and they're having a picnic.
Oh, yeah.
Nigel and Selena. And then Nigel is like the expert, I guess, of black magic or whatever. And Selena's like impatient. She like wants to like learn everything all at once because she wants to be like rich and famous and all that stuff. And he's like, counseling her to like, take it slow type of thing. And the Omegahedron fell in like this nasty looking dip that they were eating. I don't even know what it was. It was some like shitty orange colored bullshit. But
and Nigel is played by Peter Cook, who is a famous English satirist and comedic actor who often worked with Dudley Moore and other people.
I know he looked familiar.
Yeah, he was, I believe, let me look this up really quick. He was in The Princess Bride.
Okay.
Which that's probably why you were thinking
That's why I was thinking of, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he played Sir Mortimer Chris. He was also, he also played the devil in the original version of Bedazzled. The one that they remade.
Oh, okay.
They remade later with, replacing him with
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, no, it's he was, but then they replaced, and then it was, what's her face as the devil.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the original was, I believe Dudley Moore and him, and then,
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time, because that's like back when they had like video stores, rental stores.
Yeah.
And what would happen is every time a remake of a movie would come out, they would bring out the older version of it. And sometimes, you'd be none the wiser. You just pick up a movie. So I thought I was renting Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser, and I ended up getting the real one. I was pissed off at first, but then I was like, you know what? This version's actually better.
It is.
So,
not that the other one's bad.
No.
It's just better.
No,
and they're both a retelling of Faust anyways, so they're not really... Yeah.
Yep.
What was
So
that?
what else
What was that actress's name in that movie now?
I don't even remember.
I don't know.
I don't even remember her. I just remember Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
I don't even remember anyone else in the movie.
Yeah.
Really, I don't.
It's Elizabeth Hurley. That's who it was.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I have a funny story about Bedazzled too.
Yeah.
So I had a dream once, like 2 years after I saw the movie in the theaters, and I had a dream like 2 years later that I was going to see Bedazzled with one of my friends, and that friend was Brendan Fraser, to go see his own movie. But then Brendan, of my dreams, saw some of his other friends at the movie theater.
Yeah.
Who apparently were much cooler than me, and he went to go see the movie with them. And then when I went to go turn my ticket in, they said, "Oh, sorry, Bedazzled's rated R. You're not old enough to see this movie." I don't think it was rated R in real life. But so I was stuck there now alone, because I was like 16 when I saw the movie.
Yeah.
So I was 18 when I had the dream, but I was 16 in the dream.
Okay.
I was, at the age. So then I ended up seeing some other movie. Don't even remember what it was, but it was like, I think it was like something like way violent, and like they let me see that apparently. But Bedazzled, no.
No, never mind. No. You know what I got to say to Brendan Fraser? Dream Brendan Fraser, not the real one.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Anyways,
So what else happens? Yeah.
So anyway, she goes to this school dressed in a uniform and goes into Danvers' office, and she creates like files and shit for herself, and then basically can go there, and she ends up getting put in a dorm room with Lucy Lane, the sister of Lois Lane. I don't know if I have to say that every time I mention her name,
No, you don't.
But I should.
Well,
just to be consistent.
Maybe.
I'm joking. No.
If you want, but
yeah. And I'm Michael E. Cullen II, brother of Christina Mailer.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to point that out too. And you're Matthew Haas, brother of Nathan Haas. Yes. Okay. Anyways, so
wow.
Yes. So that happened, and they become friends.
We're taking a long time here because this movie has no plot.
Yes.
And sorry, it's one plot. One plot in the whole fucking movie.
There was a plot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can I get into the plot? Because I keep getting sidetracked.
Let's hop into the plot.
Okay.
Because I don't remember this plot.
The plot is Selena gets the Omegahedron when she and Nigel are having that picnic, and it lands in their shitty looking dip that they were eating, which like it's all orange and nasty looking. I don't know what the fuck they were eating. It was like stupid crap.
Yeah.
And then so she takes it out, and then it's like glowing and making all this
maybe it's like
sound.
Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah,
or
that was
something,
it was
something.
terrible to me,
But
but I don't know. And then like it starts like doing what she wants, or she just can, I guess, intuit that she doesn't give her power. So then she basically just decides that she's going to leave this Nigel because she doesn't need him anymore, because she was only going out with him so he could teach her about black magic or whatever.
Yeah.
So she says, I've outgrown you. These things happen. She gets in the car. He says, I got the keys to the car. She uses the Omegahedron to start the car and drives off without him. That's the end of Nigel for now in the story. So she goes back to her house or wherever. It turns out that she lives with a roommate who also practices black magic or witchcraft or whatever. They didn't really specify. They kept going back and forth. Which, there's a difference between witchcraft and black magic. And according to some people, there really is no difference between quote-unquote black magic and white magic, which is kind of racist in of itself, because black magic is somehow the more corrupt, evil ones, whereas white magic is the more nice and pristine ones, but whatever. So, but, it's just some people just say just magic is just magic. The occult is just the occult. Anyway, I digress. So, she lives in this like carnival place with her roommate. She says, we don't have to worry about money anymore. We don't have to worry about anything anymore, because this ball I've got now, can give me anything I want. Okay. So she has the power of the universe in her hands now. what does she do with the power of the universe, you might ask? Oh, I'll tell you. She's driving around with her friend in a station wagon, and she sees this hot-looking dude sawing on the tree with his shirt off, doing landscape work, and she decides that what she wants most in the entire world is that guy. Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all she wants. So the whole movie literally is about this. So she calls him up as a ruse to say that she wants like plants, or trees planted in their house or garden or whatever type of thing. And instead, she's there basically just like, really flirting with him. I wouldn't even call it flirting. I mean, she's practically just offering herself basically. And then she slips something in his drink. So she basically straight up roofies this guy. Yeah. You know what she does? She roofies him. And it's part of some magical spell. And then the spell is that when he wakes up, the first person he looks at, he's going to be completely smitten by, and he's going to be forever in love with that person. Mind you, she doesn't even know this person. She's only met him at just one time, but yet she wants to spend their entire life with this landscape dude who she's had one conversation with, and that conversation ended when she roofied him. Okay, so he wakes up, I guess, prematurely because the spell didn't work all the way. Because again, like Nigel said, and you got to listen to Nigel because he's a teacher. Nigel said, don't get too ahead of yourself in your studies and your practice. You got to take it slow. But she didn't want to do it, so she practiced a really advanced spell, and then it backfired on her because he woke up and he starts wandering the streets in this really too long of a scene. The scene goes on for maybe 5 minutes of him just wandering the streets in the haze. And people are really mean to him in the cars, saying really mean things to him, like, you're going to kill yourself, blah, 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 and all this, 1980s dudes in their cars, like, I'm aggressive, type of thing, I'm going to run someone over to prove I'm a man, type of thing. I mean, that didn't happen, but he gets, so she finds out because her powers are growing by the minute now. So she finds out that she can see where he is in one of her mirrors. So she could see him wandering the street in the mirror. And then she wants to power a bulldozer kind of thing, machine to literally pick him up and then take him to the carnival where she lives or whatever. And then eventually the bulldozer does pick him up. This scene goes on for like 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. And Jimmy Olsen, yeah, sorry. And so Lucy Lane and Jimmy Olsen are hanging out in a diner eating lunch or whatever.
I think it was Popeye's chicken.
That's right, it's Popeye's. Yeah, Popeye's chicken.
Popeye's chicken and biscuits.
They're like Jimmy's not even all concerned. He's like, oh, it looks like they got someone stuck in that bulldozer machine. And he's like, yeah, well, we shouldn't go after him. You never know. Someone like that could have a gun or a knife. So it's like, let's go eat. It's like, okay, fuck you, Jimmy Olsen. Like, he's going to let a guy get swallowed up by a
Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
It's like, fuck you. So then, Linda Lee, she leaves to become Supergirl, and then she tries to, not before that, Lucy actually tries to climb into the bulldozer and steer it, but she ends up getting her head knocked or something, so she becomes unconscious. So then Supergirl then comes in and breaks the part of the bulldozer that's carrying him, then takes him off, but just leaves her friend for dead, who's knocked unconscious in the bulldozer as it's driving. Could drive anywhere, could drive into a lake or a river.
Yeah.
Who cares? Apparently, her dorm mates, whatever. And of course, as you can see what probably happens, when he wakes up, he sees Kara, or as Linda rather, and then now he's in love with Linda Lee now, not Selena. Uh-oh.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah. So, as you can probably imagine, Selena is none too pleased with this development, and she decides now she's going to take things out on what they called the Wimp, because at first they didn't know if she was Supergirl or something like that, or she tried to do something as Linda Lee, not as Supergirl for like a split second, and so they caught her. I don't know, something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, so they think it was just Linda.
Missed that part. Yeah,
I'm flying, Matt.
Cool.
I'm flying.
Cool.
I'm flying.
I like that.
I'm still flying.
Okay.
For like 5 minutes.
Yep.
and no plot is
There's
happening.
way too much of that going on in the movie.
Yes.
Too. Her flying. It's like, we get it. She's excited about flying. But, man, we don't need a whole montage of this going on.
When the first Superman came out and they did that, the effects were like groundbreaking. And it was cool. But that was in 1978. This is 6 years later.
Right.
That's like when, like when The Matrix came out, that bullet time thing was cool. But then when like 85 million other movies did it, it was like, okay.
Like, yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how things advance. Sorry.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. We can't live on the past, man.
Nope.
Okay, anyways. So what happens next in this like multi-plot filled mess?
Okay. So Selena summons a windstorm creature to attack Kara. It's invisible, and so Kara's getting hit by it. She doesn't know where it comes from, so she ends up taking one of those like a light stand, like a, what do they call it? A street lamp thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she ends up having to get electrified, so then she can like push it towards where she thinks the creature is, and then for some reason the creature is visible when it dies. I'm not sure why.
I didn't
okay.
get that either. So
she kills the creature or sends it back to wherever it came from or whatever. I don't know what. And then she this is either before or during the same time where she goes to the carnival to try it, because she can figure out, because she can sense when the Omegahedron is doing stuff too, because she's trying to retrieve it, so she can have an idea of where it is. So she can realize that it's at the carnival. So then she's staking out the carnival to try to she doesn't know it belongs to Selena at this point either. She's just going. Yeah. And then Ethan, the landscape guy, is following her because he's completely smitten by her. So
with flowers and chocolate.
Yeah, flowers and chocolate, and then he, she's kind of likes him too a little bit, even though like he's like just completely like, 100% like just not even real person at this point. He's just like a robotic, whatever type of thing. Uh-huh. And so he begs her to go on the ride with him, like one of those like carnival, like what do they call it? Not Ferris wheel, but like
it's like a,
what do you call it?
It's almost like the teacup ride, but kind of different. I don't know what it is. It's kind of different. It's weird. Yeah.
One
of
those type of rides.
Spinning thingy mabobbers.
Yeah, it's a spinning thing. So then
I watch a lot of videos about amusement parks.
I know you do.
So you think I would know what the fuck those are called, right?
That's all right.
Yeah.
You don't have to know everything. It's fine. You're good.
No, I do. I need to know everything,
no,
Matt.
You don't.
I need to know everything.
You're fine.
I need to know everything.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay.
No. It's not okay. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. Anyway, they sit down on one of these benches or whatever, and they have like a moment, whatever. And then Selena turns on the lights, and then she uses her magic to make the thing spin like really, really fast, where she thinks, it might actually kill them. But then Ethan's still in there. He's like passed out, but Kara is gone, or Linda is gone rather, because she was dressed as Linda at the time. But then she reappears as Supergirl, and then they kind of have like a fight or whatever. I don't remember what happens with it. Oh yeah, I know. I remember now. So like, there's like, they have like these football themed bumper cars with like the logos of the team on them, like Pittsburgh. It was such a weird scene. And Ethan's in there and he's trying to dodge the bumper. Like they would kill him. I mean, like really, they go like 5 miles per hour. Like
it's just funny because like they shot this movie in England. And there's American NFL football team things there for some reason. I don't know. I'm not British. Well, actually, I am part British, but that's
different.
Yeah, okay.
So I did write down, though, there was actually a beginning plot that changed because I wrote this down. Selena practices black magic to dominate the world because that was her plan from the beginning with Nigel when she found this thing. And then somehow that plan converted over to making this dude landscape guy fall in love with her.
I don't know. What's the name Ethan mean? Does that mean the world?
No, it doesn't mean the world.
Okay, I'm just curious. Maybe that's what she meant.
she meant, she said world domination. Maybe she meant Ethan Dom. I don't know. And then she told Nigel this at the little soiree that they had where she was, testing out her powers or whatever. And Nigel was looking for, new women to manipulate or whatever with this knowledge. This whole movie is really creepy if you think about it like that, though, because like you got this dude who's like using like his knowledge of the occult to like basically date people, and then you've got Selena, whose original plan is world domination, but you know what? The writers were like, you know what though? I don't think that's right for a woman to want world domination. You know what we should make the whole plot about? Her trying to find a guy because she's old. And she's an old woman, therefore she can't find a man. So we're going to make the whole plot using all the powers of dark magic you can find for this one sole purpose.
And I know, Matt, you were asking yourself, what does the name Ethan mean? Mm-hmm. You were, weren't you?
Yeah, what does it mean?
It means, it's a Hebrew name.
Okay.
That means firm, enduring, strong, and long-lived.
Well, his character is kind of like, he's, landscape guy. He's tall. He's got muscles,
He's handsome.
It makes sense
that
he named him that, but I'm not sure if that's why they named him that, but...
I just had to look it up. I mean...
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm in a weird mood tonight, Matt.
You're fine. You're good. You're fine.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So what happened after that fight? I forgot what happened.
I'm not okay, though.
What happened, though? She sent Supergirl into the Phantom Zone, but that was later on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember now.
I don't even know.
No, because she made that fortress for herself in the middle of town.
Oh, yeah.
Midvale.
That was... Yeah, but was that before or after she got sent to the...
No, she went to the fortress first.
Yeah.
And then she sent her to the Phantom Zone. I think. I don't remember now. Who cares? But,
I think she sent her to the Phantom Zone first before it was before the fortress was there.
Okay.
Because that was later where everybody's like, hey, look, there's a mountain in the middle of the town.
Yeah. Okay. So here's another thing. So she wanted world domination. That got converted over to, I just want this guy to be completely smitten with me. And then that converted to, oh, well, I got to get a little bit on this world domination thing. So I'll be like the queen of Midvale, like a small town outside of Chicago. Like, okay, so you're going to use all of your powers.
That'd be like, hey, I'm going to be I'm going to be the queen of Wilmette, Illinois.
Like, why? Like there's like 2,000 people that live there. Like, it's like, again, like the stakes could not be lower in this movie. I mean, she has a device that can literally do anything she wants, and she's thinking in such small scales. So she creates this huge fortress in the middle of town. And there's a mountain, and the fortress is on top. And then she seizes Lucy Lane and Jimmy Olsen because by the way, they all know who she is all of a sudden. They got protest signs, and they're like, go away, Selena. Like when did they hear about this person?
My thing is like, what's the time frame? Like, how long was it that this happened? Like, was this a week later? Was this a day later? Was this like 2 hours later? What was this?
Right.
I mean, I know I feel like the movie was a week long,
yeah,
but I'm just saying. I don't know.
It's so weird. So then because her and her roommate put together that Linda Lee is Supergirl because they called her the wimp. So they put together the two because Lucy said, "Oh, my roommate disappeared the night that you did this or whatever," and then that was the same night that Supergirl disappeared. So then they put together that, okay, that's the same person. So she gets sent into like this really kind of like dark cave type prison planet Alex Jones. No, she gets sent, and it turns out that it's the Phantom Zone. And by the way, just in case you didn't know, the makers of this movie really, really, really wanted people to try Squirt, the drink, the soda,
and A&W,
because they mentioned Squirt like 17 times in like 5 minutes in the Phantom Zone.
And they don't even show it, so it's just all talk,
It's like Squirt?
Yeah, it's
Squirt?
Yeah, but
Squirt?
I don't think they were talking about the soda.
Oh, wasn't? Okay, I thought he was.
I think that's what I thought, but...
Oh, damn it. I thought he had a soda bottle with them.
Somehow the Phantom Zone had a soda bottle.
No, whatever. Who cares? Nothing else in this movie makes sense, but...
Yeah.
So Zoltar is at the Phantom Zone, and he saves her because she's She's trying to swim through like this green mud or something like that. And she passes out. He drags her out of the mud, and then she wakes up and sees him. And, he's all being all depressed and moody about, I destroyed Argo City because I lost the blah, blah, blah. And then she makes him feel guilty for feeling guilty, and then convinces him to help her get out of the Phantom Zone so that they could fix Argo City, and then they could save Earth from Selena. That's very generous. Midvale, sure, but Selena does not own Earth at all by any stretch of the means. She barely has control of Midvale at this point. So, I
think she's in this whole like Selena's like Trump. Thinks that, but sadly Trump does kind of own America now. Yeah. But at the time, he just had like the Trump Tower he built in his name and thought, hey, this means I own New York City. No, right. You don't. You're a fucking dumbass. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He is a piece of shit. But anyway, so
if I remake this movie, the villain's gonna be Trump.
Good. And make him I'm not gonna say
They are talking about doing a Supergirl movie soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which kind of I don't like the fact that they're doing like possibly a Supergirl and a Flash movie while they're still on TV. It's just like
without the same actors. Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with different people playing the roles and stuff, but I'm just like, give it some time, let it breathe. I mean, don't, and my thing is who's going to pay money to go see a Supergirl movie when you can watch it weekly on TV?
Well, but movies are different.
It'll be different, yeah, but especially with DC's track record as far as movies go lately.
Their movies aren't that great.
No, I mean, I haven't seen Joker yet. I hear that's good, but.
Yeah, but see, Joker is not like.
It's a standalone.
Yeah, it's not meant to be like the same.
Mm-hmm. Wonder Woman was good.
Yeah. I still haven't seen that yet.
Yes.
I still have your Blu-ray. I haven't watched it.
Yes, you should watch it.
But yeah, so so here's another inappropriately long scene. So they're in the Phantom Zone, and Selena can see that they're trying to escape from her mirror or whatever. So she summons a demon storm. I'm not sure why it's a demon storm. It's just a red tornado, but whatever. So I mean, I didn't see any demons, but
that's what demon storms are.
Okay, so
yes.
She summoned a demon storm to go to the Phantom Zones and kill them or stop them from whatever. So Zoltar's like trying to push Supergirl like up the mountain, and then she's like, come with me or whatever, and he's like, I am with you or whatever, some bullshit, inspirational speech or whatever. And he gets sucked in by the demon storm. He just swirls around this fucker for like a whole minute. Really, the pacing of this movie is just terrible. And she's
it's like, okay. Gollum falling into that pit in the end of Lord of the Rings took less time. Terminator falling into that pit of like melting of melted metal,
right?
In Terminator 2, took less time.
Well, he wasn't even falling; they had a lever.
Yeah,
so it made sense for him to be slow.
Yeah, that took less time though. Yeah. And okay, here's the thing. This was my thought as this was happening before this happened. So in this movie, this came out, a few years, like 7 years after Star Wars, yes. And so this is kind of our Obi-Wan Kenobi character, this, Lawrence of Arabia, Peter O'Toole. Yeah. My thought there is, our, Obi-Wan sucks. Yeah. That's what I said when we were watching this.
That was hilarious. That was,
yeah.
Cause he said like, I wrote it down too, cause he said like, yeah, he's our Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's like, except our Obi-Wan Kenobi sucks. As he's swirling down the...
And the thing is like, I mean, you killed him way too late in the movie.
Right.
For him to mean anything.
Right.
He disappears for half the movie, and then you bring him back and then kill him. Like, a few minutes later or a few hours later, I can't tell in this movie. The time was just so fucked up in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, by the way, Selena, she recaptured Ethan and put him under her spell again somehow. I forgot to say that because he was her king or whatever of Midvale. So, but he snapped out of that too at one point.
Yeah. I don't know. So then what happens?
After our Obi-Wan Kenobi sacrifices himself, she gets out of the Phantom Zone. She goes back to the fortress and they have a fight. She finds that Lucy and Jimmy are in like these like little ball cages things like you would see in some movie from like 1950s or whatever.
Yes.
And Selena goes, "Oh, they'll get the point," and then summons these spiky things or whatever.
Yeah.
Really bad pun.
These like hot spiky things.
Yeah.
They looked hot at least.
Yeah, they were kind of. Yeah,
they were red glowing.
Yeah. So Supergirl blows on them, to do the freezing thing, and then breaks them apart. And then Selena tries to crash them down as the spikes are, still up there. But then they're
and then sets them free.
She sets them free for some reason. I don't know why.
Basically, she ends up setting them free because she's a fucking dumbass.
Idiot.
She's the worst villain in the history of a comic book movie.
Is. And Nigel, he runs off like a fucking coward, but then he comes back later on to tell Supergirl how to defeat her because he's like, he's the expert of black magic here or whatever. So Supergirl does like this like tornado type move to like basically like imprison Selena with energy or whatever, and then she gets like, don't even know what happened to her. She just disappears or she gets whisked away. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
she got killed or what?
She basically dies, I guess, and then and then the movie ends.
That was pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan, he woke up from his stupor or whatever, and then he said goodbye to her because she went back to Argo City to save it. So it's kind of interesting because this was like a one-off story, whereas like, Supergirl in our TV show, I say our, like I'm part of it somehow, like I'm writing for it, whatever. And our Supergirl, CW,
the current Supergirl,
she's on Earth pretty much to stay for life. I mean,
yeah, and because she came from Krypton as opposed to Argo City in our version and stuff.
Right.
And anyways, you want to take a break here, Matt, and then we'll look at some reviews of this movie and some like comments and some other fun facts.
Sure.
Hey, folks, this is Michael E. Cullen II from the podcast that you're listening to right now, along with
Matthew Haas.
We just wanted to tell you about our great podcast called Super. It's called All2Real. And on that show, what do we do, Matt?
We watch biopics and then we talk about whether or not the movie matched up with the real story or not.
So
it was a lot more exciting than that, though.
Yeah. So we analyze the real story and the real story. Get it?
Real.
Yeah, they're spelled differently, folks. You can guess which one I said which way. Anyways, so sometimes we have a guest, sometimes we don't. But we talk about great movies like Shattered Glass and The Social Network and Futile and Stupid Gesture, among others. Those are some of the ones that we've covered so far, and we're going to cover a lot more. So please subscribe on Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you find your great, fun podcasts. And be sure to share it with your friends.
Do it.
And make sure you're not afraid to get all too real. Bye-bye. And we are kind of super back. Okay.
Whatever.
So, you want to here? I'm gonna pull up some user reviews of this movie from the Internet Movie Database, my favorite website. Maybe, I don't know. So, here's the first one from S.N. Clark from December 30th of 1998. So quite a while ago.
Wow, it is.
Yes. 10 out of 10. Great film. I have watched Supergirl quite a few times and simply love it. I think Helen Slater acted brilliantly in it, and she comes over very warm and comfortable in her role. That was a nice little...
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see if I can find another one. All right, here's another top 10 out of 10 review here from Wertherer from October 27th, 1999, right around Halloween.
Yep, see? See with the holidays?
Yes. Even, 20 years ago. Is that 20 years ago? Yeah.
21, actually.
Yeah, well...
99, sorry.
Yeah, 99 would be 20. Yeah. Okay, so, Supergirl has been panned by many a movie critic for technical flaws and uninspired effects. What they have forgotten to mention, however, is the brilliant acting portrayed in this piece of just that brilliance. Helen Slater could not be more perfect for the role, and Faye Dunaway, who received very bad reviews for her having left teeth marks all over the set, performs to the extent of which the role was written for her. She is a witch. How more evil can she be? Watch this
Not evil enough.
Watch this movie for the first 15 minutes. The portrayal of Argo City as a utopian fantasy is worth the rental fee thrice over. Overall, destined for its status as a cult classic. Hooray to the Japanese for having the good taste in movies and making this the success that it is. Nice dream. I guess it did good in Japan or something. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of 10 out of 10 reviews here, Matt. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Some of them say like perfect. A director's cut could change minds.
Okay, so there's more. So 2 hours is not long enough.
Yeah, very appropriate and not a flop. Yeah. Let's find some bad reviews here.
Please.
Okay, here's a 1 out of 10, Matt. From Virtual Insanity.
Okay.
It's the person's name from January 5th of 2003. Right around Martin Luther King's birthday, I believe. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to find a holiday that might be around there. It's a few days from New Year's. 1 out of 10. Oh dear, such potential wasted. The hardest thing to swallow about how bad this film really is the talent on hand, such as Peter O'Toole and Faye Dunaway. What on earth possessed them to put together their genius into this appalling production is beyond me. Helen Slater's acting is cardboard as it gets. I don't agree with that. I think she was actually decent. The principal storyline just stinks, and the plot is so full of holes, it's untrue. The special effects are just plain awful, and everything in the movie looks like a bad prop from the 1930s version of Flash Gordon. But enough about the good points. The one thing that really annoys me is the patronizing but generally incorrect use of sci-fi description. Some of the words they dream up are just so lacking in imagination and condescending, it's nauseating. Omegahedron, I ask you? I'm pretty sure that's from the comics, actually, but that's... But anyways, in short, if you want to make history and tell everyone you have witnessed quite possibly the worst film ever made, then watch Supergirl. If, however, you value the relatively short time we have on this planet, then please don't waste 2 hours of it watching this trite, worthless drivel. Okay, so there's that. Yeah. So I'm going to read a little bit of trivia here from the movie really quick. The film's opening credits cost almost $1 million to shoot. Those 3.5 minutes of words flying on the fucking screen that could have been a lot shorter. Cost $1 million to shoot. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Helen Slater later went on to appear in Smallville and also plays Liza Danvers on Supergirl, as we've mentioned. John Williams' theme for Superman appears briefly in Jerry Goldsmith's score. Demi Moore was slated to play Lucy Lane, but opted out at the last moment, as did Christopher Reeve, as I said. John Travolta was approached to play Ethan. That'd have been interesting. Robert Wise turned down offer to direct this. Melanie Griffith was considered for Supergirl. That's about it, but I just wanted to bring up some observations I had about this film. Okay, first off, we have, some sexual assault right towards the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. Then we have Faye Dunaway's character of Selena roofing Ethan.
Which is sexual assault. Well,
yeah.
She didn't do anything with him, but it was intended.
Okay, was Lucy and Linda, were they in high school, do you think?
I think it was a high school, academy type of thing.
Yeah, I wasn't sure it was high school or college, because the thing is, Jimmy looks like he's about 30. And if...
Did he? He looked pretty young to me, though.
Yeah, but he kind of looks old.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he was at least 30 when they made this movie.
I'm pretty sure, though, it was high school because they had to sign out and crap like that. Usually when you're in college.
Yeah, but sometimes in college you do out of dorms and stuff. But I don't know. I was just really confused because if he's... Either way, he's pretty old to be dating a high school student in Lucy. That's just bothersome to me.
Yeah.
I mean, give it a few years and it'll be okay, but...
I don't think they really thought any of this through at all. When they made it, they're just like, we'll just throw together a bunch of crap.
Do you think they just put a bunch of words into a blender and just let them kind of crap out and then see what happened and came up with the script?
Yeah.
So, my last question before we close up here, Matt, is, would you recommend this movie to anyone?
Yeah, maybe.
To who?
To, bad people. I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe put somebody in, that, chair like Alex in Clockwork Orange and just make them watch this movie over and over and over again or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, you can watch it. I think, okay, if you just have it on TV and you're kind of half watching it with your friends or something, like your family, that's okay. I think.
Maybe put it on while you're vacuuming.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else before we go here, Matt?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us for this super episode of our new series here, Crisis on Infinite Films. We'll have a few more of these coming up soon. Hope you enjoyed it.
I know I didn't.
Bye-bye.
Have a super day.
Super duper. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to All2ReelToo podcast, a Cullen Park production. Produced and edited by Michael E. Cullen II. Music by Matthew Hawes. Subscribe and share the show. Visit us at cullenpark.com.
This episode is brought to you by Google Chrome. You think you know a browser, but Gemini and Chrome? That's new. It can help you with practically anything on the web, like restoring a vintage motorcycle from a 50-page restoration blog, or finally break down that long article you've had open for weeks. Gemini and Chrome is here for it. Ready to make anything online make sense? There's no place like Chrome. Check responses, setup required, compatibility and availability varies, 18+.
You can't reason with the sun. Trust us, we've tried. This summer, it's time to put that angry ball of fire on mute. Columbia's Omni-Shade technology is engineered to protect you from the sun's harsh rays that can burn and damage your skin. The sun is relentless, but so is our gear. Level up your summer at Columbia.com to spend more time outside and less time slathering on aloe lotion. You're welcome. Columbia, engineered for whatever.
The most memorable gifts aren't found, they're made. Zazzle is a custom marketplace where you pick any product, a mug, a card, a tote, a phone case, and make it personal. A photo, a name, an inside joke. The kind of gift that actually fits the person. That's what 30 million customers have been coming back to Zazzle for over 20 years to find. Right now, save 25% on your first order at Zazzle.com. That's Zazzle.com. Make it zamazing.